Hello everybody and welcome to season 4 episode 23 of the KCCA FC TV show. Tonight we have that special interview that you've all been waiting for. We sit down with two of our current senior team players, Julius Poloto and Kizza Mustafa, and talking about their life in the soccer academy and everything that it costs for you to switch from the soccer academy to the senior team, and not forgetting the eulogy of late John Mutenda and so much, including the club news. I'm your host, Magero Moses Mwanje is my name. You and I are definitely walking this journey together. We have two of our stars currently playing for the KCCA FC senior team, former players for the KCCA FC Soccer Academy. And they'll be sharing their story. They have so much to share with us. On my immediate right is Kizza Mustafa, and on his immediate right is Julius Poloto. And he's the assistant captain at KCCA FC. Gentlemen, very pleased to have you on the KCCA FC TV show.
Thank you. We are also happy to be. Me, I'm mostly happy to be back here. This is my second time. Yeah.
Wow. The first interview was when you signed.
Yeah, very nice.
To return to the football club. Julius, you've been on the show before, right?
Yeah.
A number of times.
With Oben Chan, yeah. This is my second time, yeah.
The challenges.
Yeah, the challenges.
Awesome. We have talked about you being current players at the club. Joined the club 2015, right?
Yeah.
So these are 9 years. How time flies, right?
Yeah.
9 years at the football club.
9. They're like 8.5 because it's towards the end of 2015.
Of 2015.
They're in the vacation of
Senior
Form 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So about 8 years and a half, roughly 9, at KCCA FC. That's really, really, really long time, I should tell you.
True.
I struggle to remember footballers in Uganda that have been at a place for even more than 5 years. Wow. We'll start with you guys. And Kizza.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, 8.5 years old or 9 years at KCCA FC.
Yeah.
What are your fondest memories being in the KCCA FC junior team or the soccer academy?
Team, I have quite a lot of memories in from the junior side because when I remember the time I came, we were playing in the Copa Coca-Cola. So I guess there was a junior coach. Not he was a senior coach. He was Coach Abdallah Muwiru.
Okay.
So he told me, I want you to come and join the junior side.
Yeah.
Maybe after this tournament, you come and join So when I had that fear, KC is a big team. I was happy and excited, but also I had that fear to come and join the team. You understand? Because I didn't have his number. When you're still young, you don't have maybe a phone. It was hard for us to be with a phone when you're still at school. Yeah. And then time came, I had to come to the junior side, but by that time, Coach Malinga was the coach.
Okay.
And I remember, I called Oppo to call the coach.
Yeah.
To tell him that I'm going to do it. I'm going to come for the training. So when he told me, you come tomorrow, we have a game, then I'll see you. So that was the first game. I think his junior side was playing against Edgars.
Okay.
So when I arrived at the gate, he told me to first to go back because they didn't know me. Yeah. So then I waited for the coach. After the game, he told me, "You come tomorrow. You come and train. I know how you play, but you come and prove yourself."
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I joined the team. From there, I think we played like when I started, I played the second game. We were playing at Nachivo Blue. I think from that game we had to play against, it was Synergy.
Okay.
And so most of the players, they went to Amus.
Okay.
I think it was Poloto and Muirusi. So when Muirusi was our captain in those 2 games, so when he left, he came back when I'm the captain. So because things changed, they changed the manager, and so I have quite some good memories with the junior side.
Just like they say, the rest is history. Julius, your fondest memories of the junior team. Right now, assistant captain for the KCCA FC senior team. Were you also a leader back then? What are your biggest memories?
Not really. I wasn't a leader, but like joining Remember Coach Malinga was our coach at Moss.
Yeah.
So that's why it was somehow easy and not so easy, maybe, let me say like that. Because I was starting from Amos, there in Form 4, and there. Mzee took us there. And we were playing under Coca-Cola and stuff. And Coach Malinga coaching, they were our coaches. So Coach Malinga was for the junior team coach there at KCCA.
And Coach Ayala.
And Coach Ayala.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he told me, actually at first I didn't want to come because my friend had come already and Mzee was supporting it. So he told everyone, you got Kizza and stuff and everything.
Because he wanted to stay in the village.
No, not that I wanted to stay in the village,
stay in
but
the village.
I had my academy, my team, where I came from, Wolves Juniors, there at Chibuli. Yeah,
Okay.
Coach Onyango. And he was like my dad, so I love that team so much. And it's where I grew up, so they groomed me from. Yeah, so all I wanted was to study from Amos. I come back, play for my what?
Academy.
For my
Wolves.
academy and stuff. My friend was there. I loved my coach so much.
Yeah.
Up now I still love him, Coach Onyango.
Yeah.
So Coach Malinga called me, told me, you come. All your friends are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the people, those of Ali, Peter Lusimbla, like my teammates there
At the most.
at Amos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I told him I'll come. Like, then we went like 5 days. Then he told me, what's wrong, you man? You come, all your friends are here and stuff and everything. I told him I'll come.
Yeah.
Then one day I came and I just signed, like I signed the license. I didn't do trials or anything like that because they knew me already. Yeah, so that's how I joined the team and I played like 2 matches. Actually, I started playing when Coach Mike had joined.
Okay.
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah, when Coach Mike had joined.
Yeah.
So me starting to play. Coach Mike was there and I played 2 matches. Then they told me to start training with the senior team. Yeah, like that.
Wow.
The senior team. Then and in the senior team I was using the
junior team license.
The junior team's license.
Yes.
Yeah. So they told me if I stop doing what? Playing the what?
The junior team.
Yeah, but somewhere again they called me, I played some match.
For the junior team.
Yeah, like 1 match again. Again they told me now you stop again. So we reached the semi-finals. We played from Kawempe Muslim. Then I went there and I played more 2 matches, semi-finals and finals, where we lost in the penalties against Vipers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the junior team, I remember I played like 5 matches.
Okay.
Yeah, we combined together.
So you didn't spend so much time in the junior team.
Yeah.
Wow, that is quite interesting.
To be honest, I spent I think more time with the boys in
On the junior
juniors.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I think Oppo, he was more talented in our team than anybody else. Up to now, for me, the belief I have in him, he's the most talented player I've ever been with, in the junior side.
That's huge, Julius.
Yeah.
Coming from someone like him, that's very huge.
Because he could show, like we were in the junior side, but he used to play like he's in the senior team already. He was top.
Yeah. That's, I mean, without a doubt, I also know how much talent both of you have. I mean, Julius, just like you said. But I'll focus more on the life in the junior team. You talk about the final against Vipers in the junior team. Now, it is a well-known thing that KCFC has never won the junior league, the FIFA Juniors League. Yes, over the years. I think we have reached finals thrice. There's that team of yours that reached the finals. Then there's that lot of the Anakos, I think, reached finals twice. There was a guy called Julius Francis, that captain. Remember that small young one?
Yeah,
he also reached the finals, I think, against Soana.
He was also in the same
junior team.
Yeah.
I think when you guys got promoted. But, I mean, we'll leave alone the winning. We know that KCCA has promoted most of the players.
Yeah.
If you look at numbers of promoting straight from the soccer academy to the senior team, the final that you lost to, what probably went wrong? And I'm sure some of those Vipers players actually at the club right now. I think
Mugume
and
Ochan,
Derry, Geoffrey Waswa.
Yeah.
You see, So what really happened in that penalty? Just break it down for us. How did the game end, and how do you get to a penalty? Who missed the penalty among you two? I hope both of you scored the penalty. So
Vipers game, we came in that game when we had the belief that we are going to win this game.
Yeah.
Because we had a strong team. We had Willa, Bukenya, Muirusi was our goalkeeper. We had Magambo. We had quite some good players. I think now they are playing in
Alilo.
Serwada at that time he wasn't playing. He was just coming in.
Okay.
Yeah. We had Oppo, Okelo,
Chikonyogo.
Yeah, we had
Kezron's brother.
we had a strong team, and so we did our best. But as you know, football sometimes, I think luck wasn't on our side, but we did everything.
Yeah, as you know, penalties because it ended in 1-0.
It was
0-0. Yeah, 0-0.
So who missed the penalty?
I missed the first penalty, but because I was the captain and I almost used to take all the penalties. But as you know, sometimes in football, you never know when things can happen.
But I think those are things that make you strong as a footballer because I can't count the number of penalties you've scored for the KCFC senior team.
Benzema said if you don't take a penalty, then you'll never miss a penalty.
Then you'll never miss a penalty, yeah.
Apart from that tournament, I think we had the best moments in the junior side, because we had that bond together. You know, when you're growing up, they used to give us some money transport, but most of us were studying from Chivuli and Kakungu. So we used to go to Nakawa. We buy Chikomando. Then we get a taxi for 500. Then when we stop at the yard, we walk. So we go jazzing. So we had that strong bond. Yeah, that strong bond. I think up to now, you see us, we are
our generation, we are still friends.
And I think that has helped us to mature
as players. Talking about the strong bond, which of the senior team players at the time probably helped you to grow as a player? Because we all know, just like I definitely have mentors out there that have helped me in whatever I'm doing. But I'm sure there are some senior team players that you attribute your success to, that so and so helped me in trying to get better as a player. Who are some of those players, and what did they exactly do?
For me, the player, I can say, me joining KCC, I loved the way Ochaya used to play.
Joseph Ochaya?
Yeah, because he's my role model. So I used to enjoy how he plays. So whenever I used to come and because we trained after the senior team had, so I used to come very early and see him play. And I think when he saw me, he also liked me, the way I was playing. So he thought maybe we play the same style. But we had some good senior players. I think Mutiawa Muzamil, Koja, Ntege, they used to push us, Okot, Captain Okot, and mostly Ochan, Benjamin Ochan. Yeah, they used to push us because I think they had how can I say it? They had that thing that maybe these players are going to be quite
belief in you guys.
They had belief in us.
Julius, what was your story like? Who are those players that you looked up to? Probably your role models. You spent a very short time in the junior team. But who was it that you're like, oh, that player helped me so much, or someone you looked up to during that time?
Yeah, for me, the players that maybe helped me, actually it was a goalkeeper, Lukwago.
Charles.
Yeah, after senior 6 from Chivuli, I went to Weyogere. In fact, he got me that house, he got me that blocker, got me that house. So, and he was staying near my home, so he used to come. So there was that strong bond between me and Lukwago. We became good friends up to now. We are friends maybe because of that. So he used to advise me because I had experience. He was a goalkeeper, but he would advise me on different things. Yeah, so Lukwago was... Yeah, was helped you,
but then which player did you look up to in the senior team? Because Lukwago is a goalkeeper, so I'm expecting probably a winger or a defender or an attacker that you looked up to and like, oh, this guy, I want to be like him, that you admired.
To be honest, I was not looking so much at those players. I was just doing my thing and just playing football and maybe looking at the outside players. Yeah, then, but not that maybe this player. I was just competing and let it play.
Trying to see that you can make it out there.
Yeah, but now in terms of maybe advice and everything, it was always Lukwago. Yeah, it was always Lukwago and Awani sometimes.
Oh, Captain Timothy Awani.
Yeah, maybe even when before Senkatka left. Before Senkatka left. Yeah, before Senkatka left. Yeah, I became good friend up to now. He's my top guy. He's my good friend. He used to advise me, he used to give me boots sometimes. Yeah. Was there for me when he was there that little time. And
But for me, I think Awani is the top guy.
Awani.
He created something that up to now we are still friends. He has been in different teams, but we are still like brother, me and Senkatuka. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Julius, if still about you, then if you're to look back at your time in the junior team, what are some of the things that, if you had an opportunity to change that right now, what would that one thing be? That there's so much that you've learned over the years, your few years of your few games in the junior team. What is that one thing that if you're to have to rewind the years back, you'd change about probably your game or probably your style or you're thinking about the game?
I think maybe I would change maybe because they're there in the junior team. I remember we just used to play just playing football and not maybe learning and understanding more things. But anyway, you learn while you grow.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so you wish that your current understanding of the game, if you had it back then, you'd have probably have done things better.
Yeah, I'd have done better if because right now, you remember you used to plan everything you had, and the way you understand the game right now, maybe that experience. Yeah. If I just had like even half of it, maybe I would have been, I don't know.
Be a top player, just like Kizza here believes that you were really a talented guy. Mustafa, that one thing or two that you would change if you had the chance to roll back the years in the junior team?
I think nothing much because I'm still in the process of learning.
Okay.
Yeah, I can change anything I can. But I think that I lacked some confidence while I was still in the
junior team.
And,
even when you were the captain?
Because you know when you're in a big team, KCCA is a big team.
True.
So you're coming from nowhere and you're in KCCA. So I had that, I can say, pressure. I'm playing in KCCA. So here I came with another mentality and KCCA had another mentality. So, but it helped me to grow as a player.
Then I'll just roll back, fast forward. What it felt for both of you to play for the national team, because the games I've seen all you play. Julius, Mustafa, I've seen Okelo. There was an under-23 game. Should have been against
Sudan.
I think Sudan. It was at Lugogo, and all you guys were playing. And I think you two scored. I think you scored a penalty. I think you had the goal or something. It must have been under 20 or 23.
No, we played under 20 and under 23. Yeah, we used to play together all those matches. I remember me, Alan, him. We were all starting and playing.
True, but what it felt for you, Mustafa.
For me,
every player's dream might not play for the national team.
For me, to be honest, it meant a lot on my side, and it showed that my hard work has paid off. You understand? Because seeing me with my brothers grow together in playing to the national teams, no one we didn't know that we could reach that far. So. And when we played in there, when you're playing with someone, For me, if I'm playing with Oppo, I can't allow him to go down. I can push him. He also pushes me. So it meant a lot. That's why you saw us performing.
And then Julius, we know how your career has been, the ups and downs, but your fondest memories playing for the national team with the guys that you've grown up with. Bukenya, I think I remember that game. Kizza,
under 23.
What it meant.
It meant really something big in my career, because as you play, you set goals and everything. So I was in my goals because I always wanted to play. I prayed to God that I prayed to go down to play for the under 17. Under 17, under 20 and everything. So I used to to pray and train as you know that I always train so hard. Come do some extra training like that. That's how it used to be even when I was young. I used to train and pray that the thing do what?
Everything works out for you.
Yeah.
Wow. Top guys, these, and that is Kizza Mustafa and Julius Poloto, former players of the KCCA Soccer Academy, and now playing for the KCCA senior team. We have had Kizza play football at a professional level, and we believe that one day he will probably get back to those professional, for a professional stint. And Julius also believes that it's not over for him yet, because he believes that the Lord has got bigger plans for him. Guys, that's been it for our stars. We're going to be going to a break. When we return, so much to talk about, including that game next week away to Express in Wankulukuku, and also the tribute to the late John Mutenda. All this after the break. All right, welcome back from that break. And like we told you last week that we would have a proper eulogy for the late John Mutenda, who passed away last week on Wednesday and was laid to rest on Saturday. That is the day KCCA FC played Gaddafi FC. He was buried in Masulita. And many of you could be asking out there who John Mutenda was. He was the life chairman for KCCA FC and served so much during the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. As a club administrator, mostly in the vice chairman role, and that is why he got that title of life chairman. Now, John Mutenda is KCCA FC through and through. We had paying of the last respects, which was at the MTN Omondi Stadium on Friday last week, and different dignitaries came through. The Lord Mayor of Kampala, who is also the club patron of KCCA FC, then the Minister, Hajat Minsa Kawanda, and very many other dignitaries who came through just to pay their last respects to this gentleman. Now, pictures tell a better story, and here is exactly what happened as the club sent off the late John Mutenda. Have a look.
Mutenda abadde nga taata wange okuva nga nkyasamba omupiira, era kitalo nnyo okutwala omukisa guno. Neebaze Katonda okusooka asobodde omuwangaaza emyaka gino gyonna nga tannaba kuwummula. Mutenda, Mukama akuwe ekiwummulo eky'emirembe. Bwe nali wano omulundi ogwasembayo mu 2006 nali coach, naye tiimu eno ya KCC twagiriko almost abantu nga babiri, nze naye ne mwami Godfrey Kiseka. Mwami Mutenda oyo yakwatanga ssente n'aziwa abazanyi ku transport, ku mazzi. Kyova olaba mbasoose ne mbagamba nti Uganda efiiriddwa omuntu w'omupiira. Omupiira ogumubadde mu musaayi. Era nja kutwala n'omukisa guno okwebaza CEO ne executive yonna eya KCC okukkiriza omubiri gw'omugenzi okuyingirako mu kisaawe muno, nti ekintu ekyo mbadde ndudde okiraba mu Uganda, nti omukulembeze wa club afa ne bamukkiriza omuzzaayo oko wali we yali ng'akulemberera club. So KCC Football Club Management, mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala.
Omubala ffena n'abali eyo, omubala mama kangende nga nkaba Mutenda wanga nchaye mama enda ne dolimba anoyo Mama kangende ngankaba mtenda wangu nchai mama indani dolinga. Mama ngankaba ngasinda mtenda wangu nchai mama indani dolinga mtenda uka. Mama kangende ngankaba kaso yange nchai mama indani dolinga kaso. Mama ngankaba ngasinda mtenda wangu nchai mama indani dolinga.
His contribution to the development of the club, to the successes of the club, are quite immense. Tusaba Omukama mutuwere birungi byerere mu mulimu gwatukoledde nga club. Ntuusa ku lwange ng'omuvubuka akulidde mu club, n'enfuuka omukulembeze n'entambuli wamu ne John Mutenda, okusaasira kwange nganze eri famire tufiiriddwa nnyo, naye ate mmwe muviiriddwako empajiruwaga mu famire. Twebaza Omukama Katonda eyatuwa John Mutenda era amututte amusobosezza okukola ebirungi mu kiraabu eno bye twenyumirizaamu. We shall always miss you, John, but you will always remain eternally etched in our hearts. Akafooko mu kiraabu kajja kubeerangawo all the time. John ayagadde KCCA FC n'obulamu bwe bwonna. Mwabatamanyi byafaayo, waliwo kiraabu eno lwe yatuuka mu kaseera akasinga okubeera akazibu. Akaseera akasinga okubeera akazibu.
All right, here at KCCA FC TV, we can only say that may his soul rest in eternal peace. Now, away from that, straight to the partnership between KCCA FC and 22Bet, our official awards partner, that is at KCCA Football Club. This previous week, KCCA FC and 22Bet moved all the way to Mutanda Road to the UEB zone to take part in charity, or what you could call corporate social responsibility. And this was brought to life due to the Embrace Christian Children Foundation. And while there, different scholastic materials were handed over to the needy individuals in the region or in the zone. And this was in range of books, rims, sets, and very many others. And just like we already say here on the KCCFC TV, that pictures tell a better story. This is exactly what happened when 22Bet and KCCFC took part in charity in the UEB zone on Mutanda Road. Enjoy this.
Grateful to the team 22Bet, KCCFC, for taking the initiative to reach out to us and make a difference in our lives. We believe that education is a fundamental right for every child, and this can only happen when we have support from such bodies that can be able to give supplement through what you've given us today. So what we received today are bags, the sets. We have calculators, we have pens, we have rubbers. I mean, did I say shoes? I mean, yeah. So thank you for all the items that you've been able to give today.
And as it's known, KCCA is a club that belongs to the community. And as 22Bet, through our partnership, we know that most people in sports or football in Uganda don't normally come from like well-off families. And we chose to partner with Embrace or give back to Embrace because they are reaching out to the community, giving back to the community through education, something that is really, really important in our society. And we know that if you set someone up for education, you have really set them up for success. And in this way of us reaching out to embrace and giving back to the community. It helps them be able to achieve that, and also helps us be able to help the less privileged as well.
150 children in the program. We have some in primary, we have some in secondary, and then we have about 18 in colleges. And what we do is we do meet them regularly. Most of these children who live here, they do not really, cannot even have a meal. A meal, I mean a balanced diet meal. So what we do as Embrace is, aside from doing the mentoring programs, we also give them food every Saturday. Those who are at high school, we do regular visitation just to do life with them. Just there's so much out there that we have hidden to the so-called elite, that is hidden from people who are in impoverished conditions. So what we do is we visit, do life, take them to good places. Just exposure alone can make a difference to someone's life. I grew up in a village, and if nobody took a hand to take me to a city, probably I'll not be here.
All right, there you have it, and thank you very much, 22-bit and KCCA FC. I'm sure the underprivileged kids in the region of that is the UEB zone, Mutanda Road, were left happy after what you did during that corporate social responsibility activity in that place. So thank you very much. Away from that, we'll go to the fun zone, and now most of our fans have been asking. We are missing this segment because it had been a while since the fans appeared on the KCCA FC TV show for this particular segment. But well, this week we have them back. Now, after that game between KCCA FC and Odu Paraka Football Club, that was at the MTN Omondi Stadium. Unfortunately, KCCA FC giving away their lead, and the game ending 2-2. But the fans had their take after the game, and now here are the fans breaking down what exactly they felt like after that game between KCCA FC and Odu Paraka.
Hi, welcome to the fan zone. As you can see, most of our fans are still standing, not moving, and we're about to find out what they have to say. Hello. Hello. Saba mujabaleko. Obubaka obwo munyumyako nsaba mutunyumizeko kiki ekigenda maaso kusawazire.
Kochi nga kochi akoze ensobi. Kujjayo ono muvubuka gye bayita Mayanja. Already defense nga ya council. Ono mujuzi nono waswa. Abasajja bonna babadde bakoye. Ajemo omuntu abadde stopper waawe n'akulyetinga kati ekinnya nga bano abayaye beesenda aba defender.
Yensonga lwaki tunywedde golo.
Tobola abagolo zinywedde. Era takola nsobi n'atandiisa abasajja ababiri abo afazaala anyigewo magambo.
Obubaka waffe saba bakuyitale.
Bampita Wandeka Godfrey, muwagizi wa council.
Omuwagizi wa council Wandeka wate wayogedde saba ogwoyogerawo oti.
Sijja kwawukana nnyo na ndowooza nze ndowooza nti submissions za coaches ezitupositinze obubonero buno. Because tesobola kubanga tubadde tutaddeko pressure mu maaso n'ojjako abazannyi abali attacking ojjeko Alanokero. Definitely obeera oyinviting abali okujja okulumba. Kati ate bali mu kulumba ojjeko holding midfielder Iguma abadde akwatiridde oleta Geoffrey Waswa amaze emipira egiwerako nga tasamba ali mu kuzannya game ye kumpi esooka mu second round omuleka mu situation ng'omupiira gutabuse oli ku opponent ali mu fighting relegation ate ali mu kunoonya equalizer kati tebikwatagana nti era laba nti bw'avuddemu n'ajjako ne Mayanja wabuzeewo omuntu adropinga wano kola interceptions okulaba nga tubalemesa tubasuuza emipiira okugenda mu maaso.
Muli mutya?
Tuli ku ttonto.
Abagizi banyiiza bali ku ttonto.
Tujja kutomera.
Nenga tolina kyosobola kuŋŋamba ezinene essaawa.
Nze nenywera tonto wange mundeke.
Bano bo basaze okwenywera tonto. Kati noonyeko ku balala balina ekyokwogera. Mukwano gwange.
Akuwe.
Lala taliiwo mukwano gwange.
Senga wuli. Yene wasenga. Nonya kusenga.
Taliiwo.
Musenga beeramu.
Omupiira kyemanyi tujja kutereezaamu. Abaana balowoozezza nti kiwedde nekibaye tekinaggwa paka ne fale we yandifuuye. Fine, waliwo fire tuli tekiniko oba takiti oba kitetuli bale bakochi nekyensaba abaana katutandika osamba emipiira gwe tusamba final omuntu oba amukuba golo 8 amukuba golo 7 oba omusanzira nga aliwo waka ddamu omukwata 7
Sise gwoyogera kochi ku guno mpira.
Banange ompira sigwogera kochi abanyinyo abaana yes bagezezzaako naye sabu ze bakoze ezisembyeyo tezitukubizza omupiira ogwo.
Sabu zokka zitukubizza.
Bakoze ezisembyeyo bajjemu abatambe batalina kujjamu.
Right. Ani gwe bajjemu gwadde batalina kujjamu gw'osuubira eyandisigaddemu.
Okero yandibadde asigalamu.
Naye nga bamujjemu. Omupiira ne gukyuka. Webale nnyo webalire ddala hani gw'oli ate ggwe omupiira gwogerako ki?
Omupiira first half ebadde ya tabu abaana bazannye ekintu naye second half abaana omupiira simanyi just ndowooza barelaxinzeemu kyekitukubizza kubanga badifenda bano first half babadde balungi nnyo badifendiza omupiira kye balina okukola tebakyakola biri bye bakolanga ku gundi ku kochi Mole naye simanyi maybe oba kubyogoze ebbiri ne balaba nga tiimu bakisobola ate tiimu eno second half ezenga y'amaanyi so kyekibakubiza ekyo
naye batereezeemu
ne badifina abazayi bano babajjeyo.
Well, you've heard it from the fans, and that's what the fans think. Well, those opinions are theirs and not for everybody at the KCCFC TV. And the fans are entitled to their opinion. But well, away from that, next week, KCCFC will be visiting Express Football Club on Saturday at the Mutesa 2 Stadium in Wankulukuku. And the numbers ahead of this one, Express and KCCFC, the last 28 played, KCC has won 11, while Express have won 4. Just like those numbers you can see on your screen. The draws have been 13 all, and goals for Express are 26, while KCCFC have scored 41. The points are 25 points for Express and 46 for KCCFC in the last 28 meetings. You get to feel that KCCFC have an edge over this one. The first leg, that was at the MT Remondi Stadium, ended 3-0 in favor of KCCFC. That is the game where Waiswa Kankonde scored very, very beautiful goals, and also a substitute in Charles Luanga. So hopefully KCCFC can go to Wankulukuku and pick that very crucial away win. And who knows, well, we're in the final month of the league. Maybe, just maybe, this could be the games that ensure KCCFC get that 14th Uganda Premier League title. And it's a wrap from everybody on the show. It's been a roller coaster, so much to talk about, including the eulogy of the late John Mutenda, rest in peace, and that fantastic interview between our current players, that is Julius, Poloto, and Kizza, Mustafa, former players of the KCCFC Soccer Academy, and so much that we had on the show tonight. We'll be back next week on Sunday, same time, probably same place. And from me and everybody behind this show, have a good night.